What is happening, people? Hey guys, it is the 1st of April. It's actually the 11th of April this morning. Actually, it's almost lunchtime. Got my brother Nate with us in the back. He's fishing with me again today. We actually getting a late start because we've been in the turkey woods this morning chasing an old bird. Anyway, we're down at the lake today. I'm going to show you a simple way to catch crappie. Anyway, the crappie are on the bank. We're going to ease around some of this brush in these coves. They've moved. We have some crappie that have moved up. Let me correct that. You still have some crappie that's out in the middle of the coves that hadn't quite moved up. Water temperature is 72 degrees. That tells me the crappie's on there. So anyway, hey, stay with us and let's go catch a fish. That's a nice one right there, y'all. Woo, dog, wild life adventures. That's how we roll. Morning. I got my 10-foot rod out right now, and this little willowtail here with a brushless 16th ounce jig head. That bait is from Lake Country Baits. Dennis made these. I'll show you a couple more baits that he sent me in just a little while, but that's just kind of a clearish white looking color. Try that first. That willowtail puts out a lot of action in the water. Check this out. You can see the action in the water right here. Yeah. See how that paddle tail dances? See how that paddle tail dances right there? So that thing, that willow tail, if that's what you want to call it, or paddle tail, got a lot of action in that. I want to produce a crappie. It's gonna probably blow me in here.
Yeah.
And I'll just probably turn it back the other way. Oh yeah. Good crappie there. Now folks, this is a simple way to catch fish when they move against the bank. Alright, anyway, fish is about 9 3/4, 10 inches. Now look, we keeping fish today. Had a friend of mine, they've been sick for a while. They want some fish, so we can keep 20 that's over 9 inches in this particular lake. And this one's plenty big. As a rule of thumb, I like to keep them 10 inches and above. Anyway, we're gonna see if we can get them a mess of fish today. So, hey, let's go back and catch another one. Doing, folks, I got this 10-foot ACC crappie stick rod here, and basically what I'm doing, I have that brushless, I have that weedless hook on because I'm pitching right up in the brush. I don't necessarily really fish a brushless, but I knew coming down here today, you can see it kind of boogered my jig up, but you can see that's brushless. And you can see you can still catch fish with that. I'm gonna show you a little trick once I put this crappie up that I do to these brushless ones, and this will help you some. So once you get your brushless, some of these brush hairs are standing straight up like this, and so what I like to do is bend them back like this right here, bend them back and get them right down on that hook like that right there. See how that's right down on that hook? And that will help you. See, Nate's got one in the background. That will help you get more hook sets when that's bent down right there. Now, I'm taking this 10-foot rod, casting over there and keeping the rod tip up high. And I know the brush is fairly shallow, and I'm just allowing that lure, I'm just twitching it like this. It's making that old willow tail Did you lose that other one?
No, I got. He was too little.
Oh, making that willowtail just dance like this through the water column. And these fish are rolling right up and biting. So, hey, let's catch another fish.
He's too little too.
You hit it again?
No, I just flipped the bait. He is 9.5.
9.5.
Yeah.
Oh no, they have to be 10 inches here.
No.
I mean,
8.
what do you think? He's 9.25.
Probably so, yeah.
Bank shot. Now look, I'm gonna show you this. I don't know if it's gonna work. But since I got this long rod, I'm gonna feather this over top of the brush. I'm gonna pitch it out like this and see how high I keep my rod tip up. And I'm just allowing that thing to bounce right over that brush, just feeling for a bite. Feeling for a bite. See how still high this rod is? And I can drop it down. You see, it's a lot of line out there, so I can just probe right along the top of that brush like this. And I see they keying in on that blue color that Nathan's fishing with, so we may switch mine over to a blue. There's a fish Nathan just caught right there. Boom. So real quick, another bait. This is one of Dennis's bait, Lake Country baits right there. That's the stinger and brushless hook. I'm gonna move to my short rod just because it's a little tighter in here. So we come back, there's an oak tree that has fallen in the water in the back of this cove. Like I said, just like at beaver hut, this time of year, very simple. Just getting your boat right around the lake. Now you notice how steep these banks are in here, and this is one reason I like fishing a cove where the bank is much steeper, is because fish feel a little more secure. They can come right up to the brush, feed. If something spooks them, boom, they right back in shallow water. So that's one thing you look, you know, when you're riding down the lake, as a note, if you're riding down the lake, watch for your deeper sides. And you may fish a lake that's, you know, that has deep water all around it. This lake doesn't particularly have deep water that's around the entire lake, but you find your deeper coves. Many times this time of year, some of these beaver huts, man, they get hammered. Everybody just pulls up and fishes them for hours on at a time and keeps the fish caught off of it. So, as a rule of thumb, you get out and ride around and find some of these trees, and sometimes it doesn't have to be very significant to hold a lot of, you know, nice fish, so you can actually catch your limit. So, like Nate's got a bass there. So I'm gonna turn the boat here, and you'll see this tree behind me that we're fishing. All right, we're gonna lay the lure right out here like this, and I'm gonna just use the rod tip. Boom. And just lift it up. Now, you're getting this heavy brush. That's one reason this long rod. You can come up here if you want to. Gives you a better angle. This longer rod allows me to drop this lure down in the holes in the tree. Boom. There he is right there. Yeah, you can come up here if you want to. It ain't gonna bother me. You got back at Nate. Oh yeah, a little bit better.
It was, I think it was one that was on the bottom. Yeah, you better. Yeah, turn your camera back around there.
Oh shoot. Well, didn't even have a camera turned on me. Anyway, that's a good one. That's, you know, 11-inch fish right there. Boom. So basically, you see this beaver hut behind me. The crappie this water temperature is 66. They're not way up in the brush. We're catching them off the front side in about 6 to 7 feet of water is where we're catching these. So you know, you find these brush piles, normally you'll start on the outside edge, work your way in, and somewhere those fish will be staged. I have seen them staged 15 or 20 yards away from these brush piles. So hey, let's go in here and catch another fish. All right, we're snatching and grabbing. Good crappie right there, y'all. Boom. Mm-hmm. Joker was cutting up, boy. Good gracious. Thought he was a beast. And he's not that big. Good crappie. Now, I switched back over to that little black and gray jig just because we in here, and just to change a little something, a little presentation.
Give another body. This one's
Trying to give.
This one's shot.
See, having that longer pole kind of helps get you a little further over in those holes. You know, these fish, we have the vertical jig, drop it right down on top of them, and boom. Yeah, get them little ones out of the way.
You know, oh yeah, nice.
Just snatch him right up out of the water.
Nice.
There's a tree behind us under the water. Yeah. And
He run that way. You got it.
And anyway, crappie are, for some reason today, are holding very, very tight structure. Anyway, good crappie right there. Good crappie. Oh, oh, oh. And again, I said, you can see it's about to come apart. That's Dennis's willow. That's that willowtail, Lake Country Baits. Boom. Hey guys, we're getting ready to end this video. All in all, I think we have close to 20 fish in the live well. We didn't about half of the 40. We caught a lot of fish, but a lot on the smaller side. It's still a little early in April. Not all the fish are really on the bank real good. And if you fish the cooler water, you're going to have to fish. Those fish are going to be suspended off of the bank in 6 to 12 feet of water, more than likely. So I hope that helps you. And anyway, we just elected to fish the lower end of the lake today, just simply because the water was a little bit warmer. Anyway, thanks to all the subscribers that we have. We appreciate all of them. We appreciate you subscribing to the channel if this is your first time watching a video. And don't forget to comment. Enjoy seeing your comments on the videos. So anyway, you remember, God is good all the time, and all the time God is good. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button below and subscribe to the channel. Click the like button and hit the notification bell so you don't miss an episode of Wildlife Adventures. And as always, you remember, it's a wild life, and I'll see you on the water.